this.
Literally one time at a tournament, the same exact thing. My putting was so bad. Literally any change would make it better because it was so bad. Couldn't make anything. And so you guys were there for the second round. I switched to the putter that they gave us in the players pack.
There you go.
Never thrown it before. I felt it and I was like, this feels kind of good. I'm putting with this the whole round.
How'd it go?
They were Innova Bullfrogs.
Was it better?
It was, my putt was better just because I was like, I already don't care. Yeah, I didn't care at that point. And so every putt was like, well, this is fun. And I did way better.
Well, it also becomes a strategy too of like, once it gets in your head, you get to like a 50 footer and you're like, I can't run this.
I think we should keep full UDisc stats when we play the flex start.
Okay.
So we can like go over our C1X putting. Okay, what do you think if you are like have a normal putting day? Like, what are you putting C1X? I mean, I hate the C1X stat because
I mean, it depends on how many 30 footers, how many 15 footers.
Right, it's such a stupid stat.
I'm gonna say like 60%.
Yeah, I would say if I was putting, well, 60% would be.
Yeah, I think if I'm putting,
but you're so right because like we're not missing 10 footers.
Yeah, like if I'm putting great. And if I'm throwing great, I'm only having 12 footers. I could putt 100% C1X.
Yeah, such a dumb stat.
But if I'm throwing poorly and I'm giving myself 27 footers every time, I could putt worse than Evelina stat wise.
I wouldn't even be greedy. Like just even give me 10 to 20 and 20 to 30. Like just split it in half, and like that already does a ton of work for that very misleading statistic. Circle 2 is just as bad. Because circle 2, you can just have. Yeah,
it was funny on Twitter. I took a screenshot of
35 footer, and it's
of Evelina. It said Evelina winning tournament with 0% C1X putting right now, and I took because that's a fascinating stat. No matter how things are broken down.
Yes.
Yeah.
No matter how
0% is 0%.
Yeah. Because it doesn't matter if it's 10 to 20 or 20 to 30. They're both going to be 0% right now. So I took a picture of that stat and I tweeted it, and I was like, I said such a wild stat. And then your dad just wrote back this like paragraph. How
he hates it.
He's like, well, not really, because it's such a stupid stat. I was like, okay, hey, Bob. Let's call
how many?
Breathe, Bob. Breathe.
It is. I mean, it is stupid in the sense that it like she was probably inside of 10 feet a ton times that day.
Someone responded and said, something about like congratulations on making a great son, Bob, or something like that.
Because if you could literally have the best round of your life, have all your birdie putts from inside 10 feet because you played out of your mind,
and be 0%.
And be 0% putting from circle 1X because you missed 130 footer or something, or you had none. So it is a dumb stat.
Yeah,
very true.
I said such a wild stat, and your dad said that's why it's an irrelevant stat. It's all about proximity to the pin. And then someone responded and said, "Congratulations on raising an absolutely awesome son. Trevor's the man." And then someone else responded and said, "Just found Trevor's burner account."
Imagine my dad's Twitter account.
No, he was saying this Ian guy.
Oh, that's also funny.
That's funny.
It is dumb. And here's the thing. I get it. I get why UDisc simplifies the stats because they are volunteer operated. So you have to depend.
You have to make it very easy for them to do.
Right. But I don't necessarily think it would be unreasonable to at least split
when you're putting the stats in though, you are picking
a putting
0 to 10. And then 10 to 15. They have it.
So what in the world are we doing?
Because they have the throw in. If you go to like,
that's right. I've literally done scoring, and they literally give you foot ranges.
If you go to Paul, I can see he went 5 feet, 5 feet, 5 feet, 16, 16, 5, 16, 5, 27, 27. So they have it.
Like stats are not meant to be oversimplified. Like it's okay to sometimes do it to give me a broad picture, but like. You want to be able to look at detailed information.
Statistics.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They need to be detailed so that we can get the whole story. Like that's the point of them.
I guess the tough part would be you'd have to when someone misses a putt, you don't put where the distance was from. Like they're inside circle 1 and you put missed putt. It's only when they make it that now you're putting distance in.
One more little click. Doing UDisc live scoring is very easy. I literally did that while live tweeting Brody's round, while getting soaked in the rain and trying to hold his umbrella. So, like, it can be done. It's not difficult.
Yeah. Because Evelina, the last round, she had a 16-foot putt and a 27-foot putt. And everything else just says 5.
I think the Pro Tour, if the Pro Tour really cares about stats, and they should because golf is it's a statistically driven game. It's huge to the game and to the presentation of it. They should be in some way making it possible for there to be UDisc employees scoring rounds so that like they can like really get to the nitty gritty with it, or even Pro Tour. Like there should be a more extensive process than just the guy literally at USDGC, the guy looking up amongst the fans and be like, hey, can anybody keep live score for this round? And
you
like,
should do like
me having to be like, I guess I'll do it. I've never done it before. Like,
they should have like online UDIS certifications.
Well, they do give you a video to train.
Yeah, they give you a little video.
Right,
but I'm just saying, like, stats are huge in golf. So, like, I think there needs to be more of an emphasis on how they're being kept. And I would love to see more detail. Because, like, right now, UDisc, I mean, it's great having the live follow through on the app. But, like, if you go to the PGA Tour, what they do is you can see a map of the hole below, like, a player's scorecard. And you can see they put on there where that shot landed.
Well, they have that UDisc that's in UDisc when you're keeping your normal score.
Is it now?
You can't, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, on the GPS thing.
Yeah, so you can track your throws of where your throws were.
That'll be the next step is when we can say, because like when you see right now, you see on the fairway after one shot on a par 3, you're like, where could that be? So like seeing a little dot, like here it is on the whole map and he's got this much to pin, that'll be the next step. And like it's an obvious step, so I'm sure
honestly,
it's just a matter of them making it happen. But that would be really cool. And like
I'm trying to think through how easy it would be. Because it would almost alleviate what you're currently doing, because you just click where they're at. The only tough part is having to do it for 4 people on one phone at one time.
Yeah, that's
the hard part. But I mean, because like if I'm tracking just you and I'm able to click you're here, then you're here, it gives all the same stats, but it's the same amount of steps for that.
And the good news about golf is it's a pretty slow sport. So like I mean, when I was doing the live scoring, never once did I feel like I was rushed. I was always pretty ahead of it, and like. So like, I don't know.